Greetings everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you for subscribing to it. Today we are going to look at laws of indices. We are going to look at the laws which help us to solve problem on indices. Now look at the laws. The first one is multiplication law. Now, this multiplication law says that when an index number is multiplied by another index number, the result is obtained by adding the powers. So when you have something like a raised to power x times a raised to power y, so far they have the same base, you just add the what? The powers. Add their powers. That is multiplication law. And the second one is division law. It says that when an index number is divided by another index number, the result is obtained by subtracting their powers, provided they have the same what? The same base. Now, the third one is power law. When an index number is multiplied by a power, the result is obtained by multiplying the two powers to get a number that is a single number that is raised to the base. Now, the fourth one is zero power law. This law says that any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So, 100 raised to power 0 is equal to 1. 1 million raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Now, the fifth one, fractional power law. Look at this one. When you have a raised to power x divided by y, so this can be written as y root of a all raised to power x. We are going to see examples on each of these laws. Now the sixth one, negative fractional power law. This and this are almost the same. The only difference there is that here we have minus x over y. So when you have minus here, it's something as 1 over this y root of a all raised to power x. Now the seventh one, anytime you have something raised to power minus 1, it means 1 over that number, which is the same thing. What is the same thing that we said here, that anytime you have minus here, it means 1 over. So this is a raised to power minus 1, which is the same thing as what? 1 over a. Now let's solve some examples based on the laws of indices. The example says, simplify the following. A, I have p raised to power 2 times p raised to power 8. Now in this, when you look at their base, you can see they have the same base. And the law says that once they have the same base and they are multiplying, you do what? You add their powers. So I'm going to have p raised to power 2 plus 8, which is equal to p. 2 plus 8 is equal to what? 10. So the answer is p raised to power 10. Now the second one, 7 raised to power 9 divided by 7 raised to power 3. You can see they have the same base, which is 7. So, and for division law, it says that once they have the same base, we do what? We subtract their powers. So I have 7 raised to power 9 minus 3, which is equal to 7 raised to power 9 minus 6 will give me what? 9 minus 3 will give me what? 6. So my answer is 7 raised to power 6. Now this one is the product law. It means we are going to multiply the two powers. We are going to do what? Multiply the two powers. So I have m raised to power 4 times 2, which is equal to m. 2 times 4 will give me what? 8. So my result is m raised to power 8. Now for D, the law says, the zero power law says that any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. So 100 raised to power 0 will give me what? 1. Now this is fractional power law. fractional power law. So this is the same thing as cube root of 27 all raised to power 1. And the cube root of, what is cube root of 27? Cube root of 27, you can obtain that by finding a number that you multiply 3 times. Cube means 3. A number, a single number that you multiply 3 times to give you what? 27. And what is that number? The number is what? 3. We multiply 3 times 3, which is 9, times 3, which is what? 27. So that single number is what? 3. So I have 3 raised to power 1. And 3 raised to power 1 is something as what? 3. I believe it's clear. Now F. I have 125 raised to power minus 1 over 3 times 49 raised to power minus 1 over 2 times 10 raised to power 0. So because of this minus, I will have 1 over 125 raised to power 1 over 3 times, because of this minus again, I'll have 1 over 49 raised to power 1 over 2 times 10 raised to power 0. Now, this 125, I can simplify it as 5 raised to power 3. So I have 1 over, this is 5 raised to power 3 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 49. I can have 7 raised to power 2 times 1 over 2 times any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Now coming to this place, 3 can cancel 3. So I have 1 over 5 raised to power 1 is equal to 5 times 2 can cancel 2. 7 raised to power 1 is equal to 7. So I have 1 over 7 times 1. 1 times 1 times 1 will give me 1. And 5 times 7 will give me what? 35. Then in this case, I can equally solve it using in another way. I can also solve it in another form. Now, I believe this one is clear. Now let me solve it in another form. They are the same thing anyway. So here is 1 over 125 raised to power 1 over 2 times 1 over 49 raised to power 1 over 2 times 10 raised to power 0. Now this is 1 over, okay, this is 3. This is 125 raised to power 1 over 3, which is the same thing as cube root of 125 all raised to power 1 times 1 over, this is 2, so it's square root of 49 raised to power 1 times any number raised to power 0 will give me what? 1. Now this is 1 over cube root of 125 is what? I said that cube root is a single number that you multiply 3 times to give you 125. And what is that number? The number is what? 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 will give us what? 125. So I'll have this one as 5. Because 5 raised to power 1 is the same 5. Times 1 over square root of 49 is 7. And 7 raised to power 1 is 7. Times 1. Which is equal to 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1 over 5 times 7 is equal to 35. I hope it's clear. Now let's solve some examples on equation on indices. Equation on indices. Now look at these examples. We are going to find the value of the unknown. For this one, I have 4 raised to power c minus 1 equal to 64. So I'll have 4 raised to power c minus 1 equal to this 64. I can break it down to be 4 raised to power 3. they are the same thing. 4 raised to power 3 means 4 times into how many times? 3. 4 times, it means 4 times 4 times 4. This is same as 4 raised to power 3. And 4 times 4 is what? 16. 16 times 4 will give me what? 64. So, now, when you look at it now, they have the same base. And once they have the same base, I will do what? I will equate the powers. So, equating the powers, I have C minus 1 equal to 3. Now, I'm looking for the value of C. And this is C minus 1. So I can say add 1 to both sides. Add 1 to both sides. And if that happens, I will have C minus 1 plus 1, because I'm adding 1 to both sides, equal to 3 plus 1. Now minus 1 will cancel plus 1. C will be equal to 3 plus 1 will give me what? 4. So my value of C is equal to what? 4. And for you to check, you can also put this 4 in C, which is 4 raised to power 4 minus 1. And 4 minus 1 will give me what? 3. So this is 4 raised to power 3, which is equal to 4 raised to power 3. So you can see they are equal. Now, the second one, I have 3 raised to power 2x equal to, I can equally change 27 as 3 raised to power 3. 3 raised to power 3 will give me 27, because 3 times 3 is 9, times 3, 27. So this is correct. Now, since they have the same base again, I can equate their powers. So I will say 2x equal to 3. So I have to divide both sides by the coefficient of the unknown x. 2 will cancel 2. X is equal to 3 over 2. Or, changing to mixed fraction, I have 1 whole number, 1 over 2. I hope it's clear. Now coming to this side, I have 8 raised to power x plus 1 equal to 4 minus 1. This and this are correct from the laws of indices. Now I can change 8 to be 2 raised to power 3 into x plus 1, which is equal to, I can also change this one as 2 raised to power, this 4 is 2 raised to power 2, but because of this minus 1, I'll have 2 raised to power minus 2. You can see that they have the same base. So once they have the same base, equate their powers. So I'll have 3 into x plus 1 equal to minus 2. Now I'll open the bracket. So I'll say 3 times x, 3x plus 3 times 1, 3, which is equal to minus 2. I have 3x plus 3 equal to minus 2. Now I'm looking for x, but there is 3 attached to this side. So I have to remove this 3 by saying subtract 3 from both sides. Subtract 3 from both sides. So I have 3x plus 3 minus 3 equal to minus 2 minus 3. Then plus 3 will cancel minus 3, so remaining 3x equal to minus 2 minus 3 will give me minus 5. I will now divide both sides by coefficient of x, which is what? 3. Here I will divide by 3. 3 will cancel 3. X equal to minus 5 over 3. Or I will say x equal to minus 1 whole number, 1, 2 over 3. I believe it's clear.